The climbing gym. Over the last few years, places like this have exploded in popularity, as it is a great place to exercise, make friends, and for fans of nature documentaries, observe people as if they were exotic birds. In between attempts to latch on to plastic holds of all shapes, colors, and sizes, one can take a break and look at all the outfits of all shapes, colors, and sizes. Some outfits prioritize protection, while others maximize ventilation. Some outfits have patterns on them, while others have patterns underneath. Some outfits signal allegiances, while others express individuality. Some blend in with the environment, while others tend to stand out. Is it to attract a potential mate? Repel predators? Who knows? Out of sheer curiosity, I went around and asked people, what do you wear to the climbing gym?
Well, I'm wearing my favorite color on my legs. Dark green, I love the green. And combine it with the purple sports top.
You see, I wear two different socks. Yeah, just always wear short pants. Always wear batik.
Yeah, I have Urban Outfitters really baggy pants that kind of suck for climbing. I don't really like them, but I don't have anything better going on. And a kid's North Face t-shirt that my dad thrifted for me.
I usually wear pretty regular t-shirts, but then today I forgot my Boulder shirt, so it's just a regular shirt. And it's like, whatever.
Just like regular gym clothes, just tights, a very simple top, nothing crazy.
My work t-shirt, Urban Outfitters.
Batik is Indonesian traditional clothing style. So I'm quarter Indonesian. It just is comfortable, it's light, I like it.
When asked why they wear what they're wearing, it basically comes down to comfort.
For me, it's like the average of what I'm wearing usually. It's like quite a loose shirt because I want to feel comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just buy what looks nice on me, what feels comfortable.
I will never wear leggings, that's just not me.
It's just so much nicer if you're wearing clothes that make you feel free, like you can move around with a lot of freedom, no restrictions.
Sometimes that need for comfort and freedom of movement means taking one's shirt off.
To be honest, if it's warm or even slightly warm, I have a strong preference for climbing without a shirt.
But apparently not everyone is okay with this.
I know, it feels like showing off. Like when it's a lot of guys just like, oh, I have no shirt on. Look at me.
I think it's very simple. Like if the guy is hot, it's totally fine. If the guy is not hot, not okay.
Just wear a shirt. It's not that hard. I don't look at it. You don't have to force it.
Now, there is one person in our community who's known for his perpetually bare torso.
1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, I hope it doesn't fall off.
This is Arturs, an adamant defender of the right to bare arms, chest, abdomen, and back.
I think that it's more about if you're hot, like not beauty-wise, but like it's too warm, you take off the t-shirt. Whether you have dad bod, six-pack, it doesn't matter because you take the t-shirt off not for the aesthetics, but to be comfortable while climbing. You don't have to have a six-pack. If the requirement was six-pack, I would never take off a t-shirt. It's just so hot in the gym. I don't know. I'm a warm piece of body.
If climbing shirtless can give some people the impression that they're just showing off, I wonder what other assumptions do climbers make based on what a person is wearing?
I do make assumptions for sure. Like, there's the very obvious kind of gym bros that are wearing like gym outfits, like Gymshark or whatever. It's like they're waving a flag, like we're new to bouldering.
Maybe I would say if I see people like with football gear and like more like tennis or padel outfits, I'd think you might just be dipping your toes into the climbing waters. Maybe you've not been around here often, or maybe you love this sport and you've been doing it forever. How would I know?
There's no judgment in that. It's like, welcome to the gym, and yeah, it's just a different style.
Another thing, if someone is climbing in Crocs, like the full cover Crocs, they must be like they must be world class or something. Because I've seen couple people like that, and when the route you're struggling is climbed in Crocs, you know that's the, you know, don't mess with that guy.
I mean, bouldering is a dirty sport, so the slick aesthetic doesn't go as much hand in hand with that. And I think boulderers over the long run tend to embrace that. Like, they'll have more baggy pants, things with holes in it, just less stylized, slick things.
So it seems wearing more traditional athletic wear gives the impression that you are somewhat newer to climbing. But does this apply to both men and women?
Like usually the ones wearing more like leggings, like they are crazy good.
Those are usually the strongest ones. She looks like she does Pilates, and she probably does, but then she goes and flashes like a really hard grade.
To gain more insight about climbing culture and fashion, I reached out to Zofia Reych, climber, anthropologist, and author of the book Born to Climb.
I think there are two things that we could bring up here. One is, I guess, Pierre Bourdieu and the notion of class and cultural capital. If I'm wearing this like Patagonia, North Face, whatever, it shows that I am in the outdoor community. Therefore, it shows that I am an adventurous person. It shows that I can afford this sort of adventure. Like, our clothing is an extension of our personality, and it's our way of showing to the world who we are, right? So it's like a very nuanced sandwich of presenting yourself as somebody in the know.
One can gain cultural capital through the acquisition of skills and demonstration of knowledge. But you can also signal that you are in the know through your choices in clothing. So even without touching a single hold, you can show others that you are a member of the in-group by bearing something like the Gramici logo. However, Zofia observed that there's been a shift away from wearing climbing-specific clothing and prominently displaying their logos.
I mean, I've recently definitely noticed that in the sort of higher levels of climbing, people are starting wearing clothing that doesn't look like climbing clothing, and very often it's not branded. Like, part of showing that you're like a real climber is showing that you're into climbing, not into the climbing products.
I then brought up my findings about athletic wear and how they're perceived in the climbing gym, and asked Zofia what they thought of this.
I was to a gym in Paris, and I was very surprised to see a female climber who was dressed very much like a, I would say, influencer, fitness influencer from like Instagram, like with the butt scrunchie, you know, the butt scrunchie thing. And then I was expecting her to be a novice climber, and she was crushing.
We all have a tendency to make assumptions. No one is immune to this, and it's a good thing to have them proven wrong, to have expectations subverted and views called into question. This is all a natural part of growth, both for the individual who holds those views and for the culture that shaped them.
And I feel now we're sort of, you know, realizing that people can indeed wear whatever they want, and if a woman wants to play into that heteronormative femininity, she's very welcome to. And we don't that much make assumptions based on that, but as you see, I still did it. Like, I saw her scrunchy leggings and I was like, oh, she's not a core climber, she's a punter, because she's performing that mainstream femininity. But it's no longer the case, you know? And yeah, the butt scrunchies rocked in the gym. I'm waiting for guys to wear the butt scrunchie. That's like...
We ought to push that agenda. Convince people that a butt scrunchy pants will bring your grade up by at least one number grade.
Climbing is a growing community with a vibrant, living culture that'll keep evolving as more and more people come in with their own different backgrounds, tastes, and perspectives. Though the climbing gym already is a fairly inclusive place, it wouldn't hurt to think about what kinds of assumptions we tend to make, consciously or unconsciously. Because if climbing is really just about the climbing itself, we should all feel free to wear whatever we want, in whatever way makes us most comfortable, with unimpeded freedom, both for movement and self-expression. After all, at the end of the day, every single one of us has felt what it's like to be
Warm piece of body.
This is Midnight Snack. Thanks for watching.
I typically ask before taking it off. I don't think I've ever gotten in a situation when I take off a t-shirt and then someone says something, because I asked beforehand. So I know the rules, I follow the rules. I'm a law-abiding citizen.